Help wanted. Full-time cow. Experience desirable. Apply in person. Miss Rosemary put the sign on her front gate. She stole an upward glance at Gertrude, who pretended not to be curious. Then Miss Rosemary went to the attic. She dug around until she found 2 pairs of old roller skates. She took these to her sewing room. Next, she emptied all her boxes of fabric pieces and made a huge pile in the middle of the floor. She went through the mound and selected just the right scraps and squares. The rest, she decided, would do for stuffing. Miss Rosemary sat down and began to sew. She worked all through the night. Her sewing machine never stopped humming. Just as the sun cleared the hilltops, out of the house Miss Rosemary came, followed by Matilda. Miss Rosemary pulled Matilda to the barnyard, right up to Gertrude's feeding bin, which was right beside Gertrude's salt lick, which was right across from Gertrude's watering trough. Miss Rosemary took the bucket of paint and the brush, and she changed the sign on the front gate. She put a big X through the Help Wanted part, then she added some new words. The sign now said, "No cows needed, position filled." Miss Rosemary went back to Matilda and gave her a pat on the nose. "What a perfect cow," she said, a bit louder than necessary. With that, Miss Rosemary went inside, fixed herself a hearty plate of scrambled eggs and toast, and sat down to eat by the window. Gertrude circled above Matilda, slowly coming closer and closer. Around and around she flew until she finally made a sudden zoom for the clouds. Straight up she climbed. Way up she climbed. Gertrude came down like a rocket. Thunk! She landed squarely on Matilda and mashed her flat. Miss Rosemary smiled and finished her scrambled eggs. Later, Gertrude returned to munching grass and swishing her tail, as cows are supposed to do. Miss Rosemary was relieved, but she couldn't help thinking it seemed that Gertrude was spending a lot of time around the farm machinery. "Silly me," Miss Rosemary clucked. "It's a known fact. Cows don't drive tractors."